Okay, so this is some of the art that I got from Anime Boston. This isn't all of it. I have a little bit more. I have 3 other pieces still in a protective sleeve, but I am someone that frames art, like wall art, kind of like this. I frame it because I want. I mean, you spent like 25 to $35 on it. Um, which why would you like? I don't. And again, I don't know anyone that does this, but why would you damage it, right? Like, why would you damage the art? You spent quite a bit of money on it, so why would you damage it? So to protect it and all that stuff, so I bought these. Frames for it, and most frames I would put in frames 11 by 17 or whatever, and then I would get it, and then it would be fine, right? But these, I don't know what happened with like the advertisement or whatever. The stuff that's getting pushed right now are look for 11 by 17s are these like really thick bezel, these like really thick bezels, and I was like, I thought we were done with thick bezels on stuff. This one's fine. Like, um, this one's okay because this actually has a offset of a 1/4 inch, like has a 1/4 inch white border around it, so nothing gets cut off with this. So this is fine, and you can kind of see a little bit of white right here. That's the border. Um, Realistically, it's fine. I'm not that big of it. Like this one, I'm gonna keep. Um, I was gonna keep both of these, and be like, okay, this is fine, but this is actually damaged. You might not be able to tell. There is like a little cut in here, like right here, so can't really. It's a little hard to see. Let me see. Whatever. So yeah, I wasn't able to really. Yeah, so there's a little bit of stuff that gets cut off on this art piece, but nothing crazy. It's not that big of a deal. But if we look at this one, this is going to be the worst one in terms of stuff that gets cut off because a bit of this is going to be cut off. That's not that big of a deal. But the thing is, Zen's eye, like a bit of Zen's eye is going to be cut off, and I was like, that's just too much. I was like, okay, if facial features are getting cut off, like their eye, up their eyes, that's not gonna really work for me. Um, and then this maintenance is Kiara, a bit of Kiara's eye and hair is going to be cut off, and a lot of the bit of the like frog suit's going to be cut off too. So it's like what's the point of this? Is just too much is going to get cut off. So yeah, I have some other art. I have 3 more pieces of art. So I ended up unfortunately these have already shipped, so I wasn't able to cancel them, but I'm just going to return them, and I'm going to have to return one of these. I'm going to have to return also one of these, so I'm basically be returning 6. I'm going to be returning 6 and keeping 1. I was going to keep 2. This one I'm going to keep because this looks fine and this isn't damaged. This one is damaged. This one is damaged, so yeah, that happens. And I already ordered ordered replacements, ones that are ultra thin. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it just seems like for some reason on Amazon they're pushing these like massive bezel picture frames, and I don't know why they're doing that when they have thin bezel bearings that have glass inserts, and that they're basically ultra thins, right? They basically have almost no bezel. They have virtually no bezel, basically. I would consider them to be virtually bezel-less. There is a little bit of a bezel, but it's so small that it's nothing. So if you look at this wall, so this is what I got a few years ago at PAX East 2022. These large, I got that. I got this holo, and then this mixture of characters of Tubi, Lady Maria, and I can't remember her name, but I believe she's from Final Fantasy 15. I don't remember her name. And then there is the Callie, and then Boo set, I believe. And yeah, I got these. But if you can see this right here, so this is what is this? Yeah, so the frame is the ultra thin frame, right? So these are the ultra thin, like pretty much almost bezel-less frames, almost bezel-less frames. So, and I pretty much got that, but the 11 by 17 version. These are like 22 by something. I don't remember. They're like 22 inches by something, like maybe 22 by 18. I don't remember. I think they're like 22 by 18, something like that. These are 36 by 24. Yeah, these are 3 feet tall by 2 feet. Yeah, so these are 24 by so 18. I would say these are 18 inches by probably 22 wide. Yeah, that's probably about right. No, not. I don't know. I don't know. I have a measure. I have a tape measure. Let's see. So these are 13. So these are 13 by 19. 13 by 19. Okay. So those are 13 by 19. And I basically ordered 11 by 17 version of that, basically. And honestly, it wasn't that much more expensive than 6 of these. 6 of these was $30. No, 5 of these was $30. Just so in total, it was 20. So it was basically $50 for 7. And then I just bought a ultra thin pack for 17. No, for $46. So that's a 6-pack for $46, and they're glass, and they're also glass, not plastic. These have like plastic inserts, so they're glass. They have basically almost a non-existent bezel, and I can show you how big this bezel is. It is basically a 1/2 inch. The total bezel is basically a 1/2 inch. Actually, it's a little bit more than a 1/2 inch. It looks like it is about a 1/2 inch and an 1/8, so it's a little bit more than even a 1/2 inch. So it's even a little bit bigger than that, which is huge. This is massive. That was a fly. I believe that was a fly. And then, yeah, so, yeah, but this takes up about a 1/4 inch of space. So if we put this at a 1/4 inch right there, so so basically that much of Kara's eye is going to be missing all the way up, so not really going to work for me. These two posters are the ones that look fine. The rest of them are going to be not so great. So yeah, so I would say if you're looking at picture frames, be careful. Probably just, unless your art that you bought has a 1/4 inch border, like white 1/4 inch border around it, like the Psylocke here does, I would suggest to just get thin, like just to get thin borders. Thin borders. Again, you can get a pack of 6 for like less than $50, like a little less than $50, like $46. You can get a pack of 6 of them on Amazon. So it's about the same, roughly the same price, pretty much, maybe. And it's not that much more expensive, right? It's like about the same. So, and you get glass too. So that was my yeah, again, I don't make videos very often, so I'm thinking about trying to do something, make some videos here and there. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, this was just more of a quick tip. Just be careful when ordering frames, because yeah, probably just get the thin bezel, the thin bezel, like I showed you earlier. Like I showed earlier. Yeah, that's it.